Have you ever watched a new movie and thought, wait a second, I know that face, but from where? Well, when James Gunn revealed the star-studded cast for Superman Legacy, that's exactly what fans around the world were asking. This reboot isn't just bringing the iconic Man of Steel back to the big screen. It's also assembling a lineup of actors you've definitely seen before. Anthony Carrigan is one of those actors who can make you laugh, break your heart, and give you chills, all in the same scene. If you've been keeping an eye on TV over the past few years, you probably know him as the lovable and hilariously offbeat NoHo Hank from HBO's Barry. His performance as the quirky yet dangerously unpredictable Chechen mobster didn't just earn him an Emmy nomination. It cemented him as one of the most unique actors working today. But Carrigan's journey hasn't been easy. Diagnosed with alopecia at a young age, he lost most of his hair over time, making him stand out in Hollywood. Instead of letting it hold him back, Carrigan turned his distinct look into an asset. Fans of Gotham will remember his chilling portrayal of Victor, the knife-wielding assassin with a dark sense of humor. His ability to mix menace with charm made him unforgettable in the role. And here's the kicker. Carrigan's unique look and talent make him one of the few actors who could truly do justice to a character as visually and emotionally complex as Metamorpho. If you thought NoHo Hank was memorable, just wait until you see what he does with this role. Before we dive into the rest of the cast and their surprising backgrounds, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got breakdowns, theories, and updates on all your fave movies, shows, and celebs, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Isabella Merced is no stranger to action, adventure, and commanding the spotlight. If her name doesn't immediately ring a bell, her breakout roles certainly will. She first captured hearts in Dora and the Lost City of Gold, where she brought the iconic cartoon explorer to life with charm, wit, and a surprising amount of action-packed energy. But Merced's career has been anything but one-dimensional. Before Dora, she was already working her way up the Hollywood ladder with roles in Transformers, The Last Knight and Sicario, Day of the Soldado. These performances showcased her ability to handle intense action sequences while still delivering emotionally compelling performances. She's also proven herself as a talented singer, releasing music that highlights her versatility as an artist. Now stepping into the role of Hawkgirl, Merced is taking on one of DC's most iconic and dynamic heroines. Nicholas Hoult is no stranger to reinventing himself on screen. From a child star to a leading man, his career has spanned nearly 2 decades, and along the way, he's proven that he's one of the most versatile actors of his generation. His casting as Lex Luthor is no exception, and fans are already buzzing about how he'll bring a fresh take to Superman's most iconic nemesis. Hoult first captured attention as a child star in the heartwarming film About a Boy, where he played the awkward yet lovable Marcus. But as he grew up, Hoult didn't just stick to feel-good roles. He took a sharp turn into darker, more complex characters, starting with his breakout TV role in Skins, where he played the troubled and charismatic Tony Stoneham. Then came his role as Beast in the X-Men franchise, which cemented him as a fan favorite in the superhero world. But Hoult didn't stop there. He went on to star in critically acclaimed films like The Favorite, where he played the hilariously scheming Harley, and the zombie rom-com Warm Bodies, where he brought surprising charm and emotion to the role of a zombie falling in love. Most recently, Hoult wowed audiences in The Menu, playing a self-absorbed foodie with a dark side. This ability to balance charm, humor, and menace makes him an inspired choice for Lex Luthor. Luthor isn't just your standard villain. He's a genius with a massive ego and an obsession with power. And Hoult's ability to bring nuance to his characters ensures he'll be more than just a one-note bad guy. Hoult's journey from child star to blockbuster lead has been full of surprises, and his take on Lex Luthor is shaping up to be no different. With his acting chops and his ability to walk the line between charm and danger, Hoult is set to bring a new level of complexity to Superman's most infamous rival. If you're a fan of gritty, action-packed TV series, Maria Gabriela de Faria is likely already on your radar. This Venezuelan actress has spent years building a reputation as one of Latin America's most compelling talents, and her Hollywood breakout came with her role in Deadly Class. In the series, she played Saya Kuroki, a deadly assassin in training with a mysterious past and a sharp edge. Her performance was intense, layered, and unforgettable, a perfect showcase of her ability to bring complexity to every role she takes on. Now, De Faria is stepping into the DC universe as the Engineer, a fascinating and lesser-known superhero with a cybernetic twist. Angela Spica, aka the Engineer, is a scientific genius who uses nanotechnology to transform her body into a living machine. It's a challenging role that demands both emotional depth and a sense of awe. But if anyone can pull it off, it's DeFaria. What makes this casting even more exciting is how DeFaria's background in action-heavy roles aligns perfectly with the engineer's high-tech powers. Skylar Gisondo might just be the most relatable actor in the Superman legacy cast. Known for his impeccable comedic timing and his ability to bring warmth to every role, Gisondo has been steadily winning over audiences for years. If you're a fan of laugh-out-loud TV shows, you probably recognize him as Gideon Gemstone from HBO's The Righteous Gemstones. His portrayal of the awkward, well-meaning sibling in a dysfunctional family of televangelists is both hilarious and heartfelt. But Gisondo's range doesn't stop at comedy. In Booksmart, he played Jared, the over-the-top but surprisingly endearing rich kid who just wants to fit in. His performance was a scene stealer, balancing humor with moments of genuine vulnerability. And let's not forget his role in Netflix's Santa Clarita Diet, where he brought charm and relatability to the dark comedy series. Now, Gisondo takes on the role of Jimmy Olsen, Superman's loyal and often underestimated best friend. Jimmy isn't just a sidekick. He's the heart of the Superman story, a character who balances optimism and humor in a world filled with larger-than-life heroes and villains. Gisondo's natural likability and comedic chops make him the perfect fit for Jimmy Olsen. He has a knack for playing characters who feel grounded and real, which will help him stand out in a movie filled with superpowers and high-stakes drama. Enter Bradley Cooper and Angela Serafian, two actors with the gravitas to bring these iconic roles to life. If their names sound familiar, it's for good reason. These two have been at the center of some of the most celebrated projects in Hollywood. Let's start with Bradley Cooper, who's already a household name. Whether you know him as the voice of Rocket Raccoon in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, or as the leading man in A Star is Born, which he also directed, Cooper's range is undeniable. He's a multiple-time Oscar nominee, with performances that have spanned from the gritty drama of Silver Linings Playbook to the intense thrills of American Sniper. His ability to bring depth and emotion to every role makes him the perfect choice for Jor-El, Superman's wise and noble father. Frank Grillo is one of those actors who feels like he was born for action movies. With his rugged looks, commanding presence, and no-nonsense attitude, Grillo has spent years carving out a reputation as Hollywood's go-to tough guy. Whether you recognize him from high-octane franchises like The Purge or his role as Crossbones in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Grillo has a knack for playing characters who are as dangerous as they are compelling. Now, he's stepping into the DC universe as Rick Flag Sr., the father of Joel Kinnaman's Rick Flag from the Suicide Squad. While we don't know much about how Rick Flag Sr. will fit into the Superman legacy story, one thing is clear. Grillo's casting is a perfect match. He's proven time and again that he can bring depth to even the toughest of characters, making them more than just action heroes. Grillo's career is built on playing soldiers, mercenaries, and morally complex figures who operate in the gray areas of right and wrong. From his gritty performances in Netflix's Wheelman to the Captain America films, where he portrayed the ruthless Crossbones, Grillo always brings an edge to his roles. In Rick Flag Sr., we're likely to see a character who's tough, strategic, and potentially harboring secrets that could add layers to the film's narrative. David Corenswet isn't just stepping into the iconic role of Superman, he's stepping into some of the biggest boots in Hollywood history. From Christopher Reeve to Henry Cavill, Superman has always been portrayed by actors with a commanding presence and timeless charm, and Corenswet seems like the perfect choice to carry on that legacy. If you're wondering why he looks so familiar, it's probably because you've seen him shining in Netflix hits like The Politician in Hollywood. In The Politician, Corenswet played River Barkley, the charismatic, dreamy student whose presence lingered throughout the entire series. Then came Hollywood, where he starred as Jack Costello. His performances in both series proved that he has the classic leading man appeal, blending sincerity, warmth, and a touch of vulnerability. But Corenswet's journey to becoming Superman wasn't just about his looks or charm. It's about his range as an actor. Beyond his Netflix roles, he's dabbled in indie projects, showcasing his versatility and dedication to his craft. Fans have already pointed out his uncanny resemblance to a young Henry Cavill, but Corenswet brings his own unique take to Superman. He has that rare ability to embody both the mild-mannered, relatable Clark Kent and the larger-than-life hero that inspires hope in the DC universe. What's most exciting about Kerenswet's casting is that despite his impressive resume, he's still relatively new to the spotlight. This makes him the perfect blank slate to redefine Superman for a new generation. With James Gunn's vision and Kerenswet's natural charisma, this version of the Man of Steel feels like it could be the most emotionally resonant yet. Talk about a casting shocker. Millie Alcock, who rose to fame as the young Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon, is now stepping into the DC universe as Supergirl, and fans are already buzzing about what she'll bring to the role. If you watched House of the Dragon, you'll remember Alcock as the fiercely determined, intelligent, and slightly reckless princess navigating the dangerous world of Westeros. Her performance was so captivating that she quickly became one of the breakout stars of the show. But Alcock's journey to Hollywood stardom didn't begin with dragons and political intrigue. Before her big break, she appeared in Australian TV series like Upright and The Gloaming, where she honed her craft and proved she could handle emotionally intense roles. Her ability to command the screen, even in the presence of veteran actors, made her a standout talent almost overnight. As Supergirl, Alcock will be bringing a fresh take to the character. In the comics, Supergirl, aka Kara, is Superman's cousin, but her story is often darker and more tumultuous. She's a survivor of Krypton's destruction, grappling with her own sense of loss and identity in a world that isn't her own. Alcock's ability to portray characters with emotional depth and inner conflict makes her a perfect fit for this role. From seasoned veterans of blockbuster franchises to rising stars who've proven their talent in unexpected ways, the cast of Superman Legacy is a fascinating mix of familiar faces and fresh perspectives. Each actor brings something unique to the table. Whether it's Nicholas Holt's ability to balance charm and menace as Lex Luthor, or Isabella Merced's fearless energy as Hawkgirl. What's clear is that James Gunn has crafted a cast that not only looks the part, but has the acting chops to breathe new life into these iconic roles. But here's the real question. Which actor's past roles surprised you the most? Was it Anthony Carrigan's transformation from NoHo Hank to Metamorpho? Or Millie Alcock as Supergirl? Let us know in the comments below and get ready. Is this just the beginning of what could be DC's most exciting era yet?